2025 was certainly a year, wasn't it? Hello, monsters and mechanoids. I know it's been a bit since I streamed or uploaded a video. I wanted to give you all an update as to why that is, what I've been busy with, and what I plan on doing in the near future from this point forward. To be honest with you guys, it's been very hard for me to publicly come out about what's been going on with me recently. I tend to try and keep a lot of information about my life private, as firstly, I don't want people to worry, and secondly, I know that it's not what you guys are here for. I try to keep things lighthearted and fun, and it never feels right to just randomly dump whatever's going on with me onto other people. That being said, I feel like you all deserve to know what's been going on, and what to expect from me from here on out. Some of you may know, I've been spending as much time as I could with a family member that had fallen ill from cancer for much of last year. This started around the beginning of last year, where his symptoms started to become more and more apparent. I'd announced this in my Discord, but I didn't elaborate very much further. What I hadn't specified was that this individual was my spouse. I spent as much time with him as much as I could while he did his best to fight off cancer. I had begun taking care of him and a lot of the other responsibilities in our lives as best as I could. I readily put aside everything that I was working on and everything that I had intended to do. All I wanted to do was be by his side and enjoy whatever time I had left with him. He kept fighting and fighting, but his condition just kept worsening, and at a certain point we knew he wasn't going to make it through. And finally, after having to go through some of the worst things I have ever seen a person go through, he finally passed away in October of last year. Ever since then, I've had to take a bit of a break and take a step away from my art and videos for a while. I've had to get a lot sorted out with how things are set up, and I've been going to therapy to help me process this loss. Alex was my entire world. Almost everything we did together, and he was always supportive of my work and what I'd wanted to do. I'd have never started this channel without him, and he always said that he was confident in my abilities and that he knew I'd do well. So one thing is for certain, that regardless of all the ups and downs in my life, I will continue to upload to this channel, I will continue to put out my art, and I plan to post in higher frequency this year, as it's what he would have wanted, and it's what I always wanted to do. I just hope that wherever he is, he's comfortable and he's happy with what I'm doing. There will still be some hurdles this year, as I have to sort out a lot now on my own. I will be moving fairly soon, and I've been packing for that, but I will still do my absolute best to share what I'm working on no matter what. I still plan to stream, I still plan to upload videos, and I still plan to share my art either via stream or via shorts. For streaming in particular, I've also hit a dilemma in that regard. Some of you may already be aware that I've experienced serious technical issues in the past, some of which being so bad that I've had to cancel entire streams on YouTube because of this. For whatever reason, my live streams on YouTube sometimes randomly decide to run at toaster levels, which is usually only resolved by me constantly switching between whatever server I'm streaming to. The only real solution I found for this is running a test stream before every stream and having a friend watch and tell me if it's completely freaking out on me or not. If it doesn't work, I change the server that I stream to, and boom, suddenly everything works. A crazy process, as it involves me logging out and back in, starting up a new stream, and everything else. I've been just having to keep switching back and forth. In one of these tests, we decided to see out of curiosity if streaming to Twitch worked okay, and it did, with no problems at all. I'm not really sure why this is, but it's gotten me to think, maybe I should just start streaming on Twitch? I mean, it's already what most people seem to be streaming on anyways. I feel bad that I'd be moving my streams over to another platform, but at the very least, they seem to actually work. Of course, I'd still be uploading my videos and shorts to YouTube, and if I did move to Twitch, I'd at least eventually figure out a way to multi-stream in order to make it easier for everybody to find me on whatever platform they prefer. I'd like to know everybody's thoughts and feedback on that matter. I'd be appreciative of whatever advice I'm given, and I'm hoping that you guys could still catch my streams regardless of what happens. I've always had a blast with the people both in my chat and on my server, and I'm excited to start streaming again soon as long as things actually work. As for what I plan on doing in terms of my content, I've already started working on a few nice overlays for whatever I'm streaming on. I'm planning on getting help from some friends to finally help me set up all that fancy stuff, especially since, guess what? I've finally received my new 3DS with my capture card installed. Now, of course, I do have to mod it. It's a 3DS LL, meaning it's from Japan, and it's region locked by default. It's not really something that I'm a stranger to, and it shouldn't really be too much of an issue. I'm also waiting on cables so that the stream is high quality, and then I need to make a cute overlay that displays both screens in the least janky way possible. But I'm very happy to say that with the help of a friend, I've set up the software needed for the capture card to work with OBS, and that's all good to go. I'm very excited to stream my 3DS games to you guys. It's genuinely one of my favorite handhelds of all time. As for my videos, I have a few different scripts that I'm editing already, and I have a long list of video ideas that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Other than that, my goal is to finally get commissions open this year. I'll keep you all posted on that front for anybody interested. I'm planning to upload speed paints too more frequently as well. I'm also thinking of just making a small video on some info about me for fun and sending it to be one of those little channel introduction things. I honestly really like using my videos as an archive of my passions and interests and overall what I've done in my life. It'll be so great to finally be sharing things with you all again. It's already almost been 2 years since I started this channel, and I feel like I've made so many valuable memories with the people who drop by and just nerd out with me on my streams. I used to really think that nobody really wanted to hear my thoughts on stuff, or that nobody would really value them, but I'm happy to say that you guys have proven me wrong. Thank you guys so much for everything up to this point, and I owe the biggest thank you to Alex. I hope you're still proud of me, and I love you. I'll see you all soon.